It's good to be with you. We made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood Him. So, what the heck does that mean? What the hell does that mean when we're in recovery? Well, let's take a look at this for a minute. So, we came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. That was the second step that we took. So, now that we've established that we have a higher power, if we're going to have a higher power, we've established our higher power. Our higher power can be whatever we want to worship. Whoever we choose as our God is basically what that means. And as a God, as we understood Him, means that we may worship Jesus and the Son of God. We worship in the house of God. So that would be so that's who we would choose to pray with, right? When we ask for help in the morning to stay sober throughout the day, we give thanks at night. We give thanks. If you're a Christian follower, you would ask for help from Jesus. You'd be talking to Jesus. But there's other forms of Christianity that people will choose, right? So it doesn't matter what your choice of preference is in religion. Like I said before, you could be, if you're Muslim and you're asking Allah for help, right? If you're worshiping Buddha, you'll be, that's who you would pray to. And so, as long as you get an idea of what I'm trying to say here is that it doesn't matter who your God is or who you're following to worship. What matters is your recovery. Okay, what matters is your recovery and yourself, the decision that you made to stay sober, to give up your addictions, and making a decision to walk away from that addiction and to bring ourselves back to our sanity again, so that we don't have to suffer anymore and have our family suffer and our friends watch us suffer. Our true friends is what I mean to say. So this morning we're going to talk about that. The third step in recovery is made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood Him, and so that's whoever your God is. And there are atheist people, and that's okay. And so you'll just have to find something that you could talk to, like maybe, like I had suggested before, maybe a dead relative or a relative that's passed on, or even a dog that's passed on, something that you could use as a higher power, just so that something you can talk to. Because sometimes if you don't have a human being there to talk to, at least you have your higher power. You have God to talk to. You have the Great Spirit to talk to. You have whoever your choice of worship. And so yes, there are people that worship Satan too. So I don't worry about what other people worship. I used to, but it doesn't really bother me as much as it was. All I do is educate people on religion and recovery mostly. I use native spirituality in my recovery. When I ask for help, I pray to the Great Spirit. Aha, Meshomas, Nad Morshin Bina Nongwa. Great Spirit, help me again today. So I received that help because I believe I have that faith in the Great Spirit. That's my faith, and I don't allow people to try and change that faith. I don't allow others to try and change my life, and or make me put medications in my body that I don't want. Okay, I make my own decisions whether if I want to do that or not. So that's what I mean. I make my own decision if I want to drink. today or tomorrow or whenever. I make my own decisions who I pray to, and you make your own decisions who you pray to as well. So you have to, I would suggest that you to have a higher power in your recovery, because you have something to believe in. You can believe in yourself as well, right? And you can have someone who there's something there that's watching over you, taking care of you. Now, me myself, I've gotten to so many brushes with death because of my alcoholism. I've stepped out in front of cars and almost got hit about 2 or 3 times, and I've been stabbed. I've been in situations where I could have been murdered. And just all different things. People with guns had guns pointed at me, but something's out there, something up there, has watched out for me, so that I don't have to. So I didn't have to die. What kept me living was my higher power. For whatever reason, that the Great Spirit wants me to go on living, then that reason is still valid today. And I'm still here, in spite of in spite of my addiction, in spite of all the different situations that I've been in. And I give thanks for that. When I give thanks in the morning, I give thanks, for that I have my eyesight. I can still see, I can still hear, I can still, I still have my emotions, I can still feel, all these things that we take for granted, being able to walk on 2 legs, being able to see with both eyes, hear, all these things, we take them for granted sometimes, and we need to give thanks for those things, because these are gifts as well. Usually I'm drinking coffee with you folks, but today I have hot chocolate. And also, when I quit drinking, I started drinking a lot of coffee and a lot of pop and stuff like that. And tea. And you'll find when you do quit drinking or any other addictions, that you need something to turn to, right? So that's why it's important to not try to. If you're a cigarette smoker, don't give up everything at once. Just do things a little bit at a time. But the main thing is that you're recovering from your main drug of choice, or from alcohol. For me, it's alcohol. And as long as I'm not drinking today, I'm doing good. You know that, and I feel good. I've gone this long, being sober, almost 11 years, and I am proud to be sober. But I'm not proud of the things I've done. And I just wanted to tell you that your higher power is watching over you. And the Great Spirit is watching over me. And making sure that I'm doing the things that are positive in my life. And when you're praying to your higher power, your higher power is making sure that you do things positive in your life. That's what you ask for when you're giving thanks in the morning. Help me say the right things. If I'm helping others in recovery, help me do the right things. Help me through this day. Help me deal with this trauma or anything that I'm going through. Help me, and you ask for that help whenever you need that help. If you got those cravings and you feel like you want to drink, you ask for that help from your higher power, a God as you understood him, a loving God as you understand him, and so that's the third step, right? So you make a decision. That decision is that I have to turn my will and my life over to the care of the Great Spirit, or to God. So, Great Spirit, God, I can't manage my life. I've drank. I did everything. I could to quit. I need your help. I need your help every day. I need you to put others in my path that are positive. I need your focus to help me continue finding sobriety and maintaining sobriety as well. So it's you're all constantly always trying to stay sober, and that's a day-to-day thing. It's not. It is not something that's going to go away. It's not going to go away. So that's why you need to ask for help, and you uh, put your life into God's hands, or the Great Spirit, or your higher power, whoever it is. So you put your life in their hands. Your higher power is going to take care of you. So you can't do it anymore. So you have to have your higher power guide you to meetings and help you to make the right decisions, and so that your will and your life is in the care of God, right? So you're not making the wrong decisions. You, Great Spirit, help me to make the right decisions. So I want you to. That's why you're giving them your will. Help me to make the right decisions. Help me. You're allowing the Great Spirit to help you. You're allowing others to help you. Once you make that decision, you're helping yourself. Okay. So once you turn your life and your will and your life over to the care of God, the Great Spirit, that don't mean you're going Christian. You're a Bible thumper. It don't mean you have to ask Jesus into your heart and praise Jesus, praise God. None of that. Okay. All you're doing is asking for help from a higher power. You can continue to smoke. You can continue to swear. You can whatever you do, but you need help to quit drinking or to quit doing the drugs that are destroying you. So that's why you're giving your will and your life and your power to the Great Spirit to help you, to guide you. And the Great Spirit, God, will guide you. You just have to trust and believe in yourself and your higher power. And I would like to wish everyone a good day and good luck. And we'll see you again soon.